Why
should you play
Yugioh?
Honestly, that's not for me to answer. Honestly.
Why not?
It's easy.
Challenging.
I like the challenge.
If you like mind challenges, play Yu-Gi-Oh.
I enjoy it.
Mainly, I think it's a good, fun hobby.
I think it's really fun.
A lot of fun. It's a fun game.
It's a fun game.
Just a fun game, I guess.
It is tons of fun.
I like it.
Strategy game, and you have to think quick on your feet.
It's all about your strategy. And strategizing is fun. It's kind
There's a whole crap ton of cards.
It builds more than just a fun card game. It builds strategy, mathematics, reading.
It increases your quick thinking skills, your planning skills, your strategic skills.
If you have horrible math and reading skills, you learn a lot more by doing Yu-Gi-Oh.
If you're competitive and you really like a strategic brain challenge, you should play Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's kind of like chess, but everybody has different pieces, and you gotta kind of figure out how you can make your side of the board better than the other side whenever you don't know exactly what you're dealing with.
I feel like it's chess with 1,000 options.
of like how chess would be popular if you could blow up stuff in your mind.
Anybody can make a lot of friends with it.
Way to make friends.
A great way to meet friends.
I saw it as a kid, and it's one of the card games that I can sit down and enjoy with multiple friends.
It helps you bond with people. I've met a lot of friends here by playing this one card game.
It's a good interaction time.
If you find the right friends, you are going to form lifelong bonds with them, and through a card game that is really fun to play.
You meet new people, get to experience different ways to play it all the time, and learn new stuff.
Because it brings people together.
And I can beat people up at it.
That's just a lot of possibilities right there.
Pretty much anyone can play it. It's not difficult to learn.
Right when the cards came out, I had to get it. I didn't understand really how to play the game. The first time I went to a tournament, I got eviscerated terribly. I was like 7th grade, and everyone else was like in college. And there was one guy, every time he'd draw a card, he'd grab it, and he'd fling it way over the table, and go, alright, summon it, and slam it on the table, and the whole thing would jump, and I go, ah! So I'm just like this little 12-year-old kid, and there's this giant college guy just slamming his cards on the table. And everything was moving way too fast. I kept playing because it got a little popular at our school, but it was a little black market like everything else. Like pens and pencils first started like when we were in 4th grade, and mechanical pencils actually got banned because of the underground market going with that. Then Yu-Gi-Oh cards came into play, and that was not just regular dueling, that was you duel and you get the person's rarest card. And I got hooked on that. And I know it's a terrible thing, but that's what actually started my rare card collection. So I had some stuff to trade with.
Dueling to me with Yu-Gi-Oh cards is probably more intense.
I've done it for years. I just like the challenge of trying to beat an opponent at basically a mind game. You've got to kind of predict what your opponent's going to do and adjust accordingly to that.
There's no expecting anything. It's always different, and I just love the thrill and challenge of trying to prepare and then getting totally freaked out by what your opponent does. It's just a game of unexpectancies, and I love it.
It doesn't matter your physique, I guess, which is one reason a lot of people don't play sports and stuff.
It's a lot better than sports, in my point of view, because it's intellectual strength and not physical strength.
I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh because I played Magic 2-3 years ago, and it was okay. But then when I got to this school, my friends introduced me to Yu-Gi-Oh, and it was simple, extremely easy to get into and to know what I'm doing. So
I actually wanted to see what everyone else was playing because I got really bored just sitting watching people not understanding what the hell they were talking about. It's like a second language, so I wanted to learn it. I learned it.
And I didn't think Yu-Gi-Oh was going to actually stick around whenever I was like 14. I was like, this game's going to die in a few years. And I came to college, and everybody plays. So this is like 10 years later from whenever I first started playing. So I like to think whatever this game's going to be in 10 years.
It's a chance to get better at something that normal people don't do.
I'm going to say this out loud. I really give a
Builds character, for sure.
It's good for you, man. It's good for your brain.
Ways you can just win or lose if you want.
It's something to get into.
It gives people something to do. It's a driving goal together. It's really good, healthy competition.
It's a great time waster whenever there's nothing else to do. And seriously, there is plenty of times when that happens, isn't there?
I keep doing it. I keep playing it.
What was I saying? I got off on a long tangent for a second.